And welcome back to the 2025 South Australian Volleyball League Grand Finals. We've already had one matchup finished, Austral Phoenix getting it done against Mount Lofty on the men's side. And now we have the women's taking the court. We've got USC Lion versus South Adelaide Panthers. Another matchup that the matchup we saw last year in the Grand Final. So, these teams have played each other a few times this year, and each game has gone to 5 sets. I'm Max Gura, and I'm joined again by Renee Vanderhoek. Renee, welcome back.
It's a great day for our 2025 League Women's Grand Final matchup. These teams are big. I'm so excited for today. This is, as you mentioned, a Grand Final matchup from last year, but with a few extra additions. Other than that, I think South have a lot to go for today. We've seen these teams go head-to-head all season, going to 5 sets every single time, and I think we're going to see another one today, potentially.
So the players from USC that we'll see take action, we've got Alana Burrows, Matilda Verrill, Tyler Kendall, Zephyr Bruz, Neve Jamieson, Brianna Kelly, Rachel Reeve, Tegan Bennett, Isla Barker, Ava Gaborit, Venusia Superbourgeot, and Rory Ailes.
And for the South Adelaide League women, we have Sarah Gould, Kim Wigg, Dana Taylor, Therese Clues, Elkie Jarvis, Vicky Wright, Chloe Jarvis, Jade Winchester, Mia Diletoso, Simone Schubert, Ella Salivich, and Ella Burke. Max, I'm so excited about today. This is going to be an amazing matchup. We've been hanging out for this for a long time now. Tell us a little bit about your predictions for the match.
Definitely does feel like I've been hanging up. South Adelaide have the 3-1 lead currently in the matchups. So I reckon they get it done. And, even though my prediction wasn't right this morning with a 3-1, I reckon it's going to be this time. I reckon they get it done. They end there's something like 19-year drought, and they're going to go home with the chocolates. What about you?
Is it a 19-year drought for the South women?
I don't know if it's a drought, but I know that Vicky Wright won a premiership 19 years ago, and word is that one of her teammates from it, her daughter is now playing with Vicky Wright.
Sorry, if you're on the live stream now, I think we've just seen a ball potentially go into USC. While we're covering that off, though, I will just mention that there is, of course, more indoor volleyball action after this, after the league finishes here. And that is with the Adelaide Storm kicking off their Mahindra AVSL 2025 season in September. Adelaide will, of course, host 3 games we're very lucky to. The 20th of September, the 4th of October at the 36ers Arena, and the 28th of September is actually going to be right here at Ranella East. So don't miss your chance to watch these games live in action. You will find posters around the venue here. Otherwise, for tickets, you can get more information from VSA socials in the coming day. Of course, all eyes has been on the State League Grand Final this weekend, but we are ramping up straight into Super League after this.
And of course, Volleyball SA would like to take a minute just to thank our wonderful sponsors and partners. Please put your hands together for Peligra, Freemasons, Mahindra, Physio Extra, Nippies, the Arkabar Hotel, and of course Mikasa. We're incredibly thankful for their gracious and continuous support of Volleyball SA.
And before this game gets started, we did want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Kaurna people, and pay our respects to elders past, present, emerging, and extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today and watching at home. We are, of course, moving into the serving. My prediction for today, Max, is going to be USC. It is going to be in 5, though. I think both teams have an incredible, diverse level of experience, combined with some youth, some young players coming up through the mix, some really, really exciting talent. But I feel USC might take this one for me. So good to see the crowd pouring in as well from both sides. A lot of signage. We've got the USC Lion out here. I'm waiting to see... Oh, I can see the Panther out the back, sorry. We didn't see a mascot dance-off in the last match, did we?
No, we didn't. But, yeah, it's looking a little bit heavy on the South Adelaide side so far for supporters. So USC might need to pick up their game a little bit here. As the players are called off of the court, and we're just moments away from those starting rotations going out.
Special shout out as well today to Mike Cohen, the head coach of the USC women, for dyeing his hair blue to match with the team. He recently dyed his hair red to match with his state team that, of course, won gold at the Australian Junior Indoor Volleyball Championships. But blue looks good on him, I think.
Really thrown the gauntlet down to Taj Patterson on the other side for South. A little bit disappointing that he hasn't gone the same route and gone the navy, and he could have done like a white streak through it as well.
Absolutely.
It's the starting rotations being called out. South Adelaide first up.
Number 3, Kim Wigg. Number 10, Elkie Jarvis. Number 18, Simone Schubert. Number 2, Sarah Gould. Number 6, Dana Taylor. Number 11, Vicky Wright. And the libero, number 13, Chloe Jarvis.
Number 49, Tegan.
For USC, number 49, Tegan Bennett. Number 14, number 13. Sorry.
Number 14, Rachel Reed. Number 18,
So Rachel Reed out there as well, along with Rory Isles, Danusha Sipapor-Jo as well. Number 7, Tyler Kendall.
And the libero for the Lions is number 10, Neve Jamison.
And libero Neve Jamison, number 10.
Can we hear the Panthers fans in the house? Come on, Panthers, you can do better than that. Can we hear the Panthers in the house? Can we hear the Lions fans?
And we are really close to getting started here for the 2025 Volleyball South Australia League Women's Grand Final. We're ready to go. The coaches are quickly shaking hands. It's obviously a small community here in Volleyball South Australia, but there's been really good camaraderie all season. We do see Kim Wigg from South here to serve.
Just through the middle to start things off for USC. Get the kill.
favour here to serve.
So it was a little bit mixed. Ava Gapura back to serve. On our sheets here, we don't have a 13. She's down as number 77, but rocking the 13 shirt today.
Java special, and great to see that early in the match as well. Elkie, of course, playing close pass hitter today and always finding her way through the seam there. Has a whole lot of top spin that I think we're going to see a bit more of.
Great block there from South. They've got a bit more height on their side of the, I reckon. You know, Danusia Sivaborjo, probably one of the more skillful players out there. She's played basically every position possible you could think of on a volleyball court. It's a real crafty hitter.
And USC just put in a tough position there. I think there's some first set nerves in a grand final to shake off here, Max.
Yeah, especially like some of the younger players. You've got to work through those nerves a little bit.
Great ball there from Noosh. Just finding that short one spot.
Just a great setup play as well there. Just stepping in, get the defense a little bit out of whack, and just the tip over the shoulder. Beautiful one into just position 2. So handy having a lefty in that situation. Even with the set being off the net, you know, the court is still completely open, you know, to you, and just a great, you know, real just like a roll, you know, shot into that cross court there.
I was about to say the same thing. I thought, oh, the libero bump out to 2's interesting. No, I completely forgot Sarah Gould was there. We would like to see this diverse offense early in the game. I think it's going to help settle the nerves of the young players, but you know, Simone Schubert is an absolute mainstay in this team, and I don't doubt she's going to make this serving pressure difficult.
Just uses the tape beautifully.
Great defense. I almost jinxed it there, Max.
We're very close. Rachel Reeve back to serve. USC trailing 4-5. Beautiful cover. Rachel Reeve having to put that ball over.
Great angle.
Good effort by Gould. Jarvis keeps it alive.
Fantastic rally here. Wow, this is the first set we want to start with. USC finding that one. Great saves from both sides. I think both liberos are going to play a really vital part in this match. Both defensively incredible, and their teams just work so well around them.
It's a smart play there by Wright. Just to set just a little bit low, just pokes it over the block of Tyler Kendall, and none of the USC defenders able to get their hand underneath it for a pancake.
Nothing quite like a campfire moment to take away a bit of ego early. a little bit of miscommunication again there from USC. 2 in a row now, but the scores are only 7-5.
Yeah, there's that miscommunication. Just forced the non-committal on that dig. Just getting that slight touch.
And a combo. We love to see it. Noosh and Rachel Reeves, the setter, have such a good connection. Really willing to find each other at all costs.
The side spin serve gets it done. Sometimes all you need is just a little bit of a mongrel of a serve just to throw the opposition's pass out of whack.
Dana Taylor here, back to serve for South as they lead 8-6.
Just a miss hit there. You can almost just hear it pop off the end of her fingers.
I don't think we'll see many of them today from Ava. She's an incredible young talent that's a mainstay in this team and had a really big impact last year, actually, in the grand final.
That roll shot handled easily. Cover off the block. Just that block, almost about a foot off the net there, which made it quite easy in the end for that kill just to go down.
Another great example in this game is seeing Rachel Reeve come back to volleyball in South Australia. She is well known as sister of Beck Reeve, who's been a huge leadership pillar in the USC team for many years and hasn't played this season. But Rachel spent a lot of time over in the States playing at college level there in the NCAA, and I think it's fantastic to see her back here in South Australia, coming back to her local club and instilling so much experience into this really young group of players.
It's always good to see a lot of the local talent able to, go overseas, like we saw in the men's. Connor McCain coming back, playing professionally, but still comes back to the, the local club they grew up with, and coming out and, putting on a show.
Absolutely, and USC just starting out, converting there after the timeout. They trail 8-10.
Another great swing there. Tegan Bennett's going to have to start getting up, and you can see Danusia just going through. He's going to need to make sure he's up at the net, penetrating, because at the moment, if I was South, I would keep feeding whatever matchup she's there until she gets her hands over that net.
Great swing there from Ava Gaboritz. Just getting lodged in that block with Kim Wick and Simone Schubert. Tegan Bennett here to serve.
Elkie Jarvis. They just keep feeding her and she keeps delivering. Another kill this time off the hands, and a little bit of a just hoping to make sure that it would land out, which it did. Got a nice little lead here, 12-9. Reeve tried for the setter dump, not successful. Free ball having to go back over. Simone Schubert wins it on the second time of asking.
Simone Schubert is a really difficult middle to play against. She is just relentless and just seems to have this endless amount of energy to keep running. The
older sister of a little bit of a weirdo who likes to grow crickets and has got into cockroaches as well, Zach Schubert. That swing goes long. South Adelaide really starting to pull a lead here now, 14-9.
Great serving here from Kim.
Great serve there from USC, but Simone Schubert doesn't care at all. It's a kill straight back down.
Oh, great save from USC, but Maikon is going to call them in for a timeout here just to chat about where we go. Max, what do you feel like he would be focusing on here?
Well, it's a tough one so far. I think, Nush has already done the job with Team Bennett, just going through, you're in the spot, you're getting there for your attack. It looks like South are going to keep going with Elkie, and feeding that match up against her, so Tegan needs to make sure that she's at the net, penetrating. But USC just need to get their pass back on it a little bit as well. If they can get their middles through it, then they can at least start to get those South Adelaide blockers a little bit more honest, give their attackers a better chance of hitting to some more open areas on the court, because at the moment Rachel's being put in really tough positions and they're having to really use all the tricks they've got in their book, between her and Nush to get some points.
Yeah, hinting on it there, Max, but I don't think that this USC team is going to be able to take this one if they can't diversify their options and feel confident and fluid playing those. So.
It's going to be so tough when you're seeing that on the other side of the court.
Oh, and a great finish in the middle there off of a pretty average free ball pass, but great connection finding it. Look, Kim did really well for South there, number 3, Kim Wigg, serving the pass hitter, keeping her out of the hitting option down that line, but great conversion.
Schubert again. Monster hit this time, going with her body, finds the angle and tags the line.
The last 4 kills have been middle. Not often we see that.
So again, we see the combo this time not working out. Nush just catching a bit of the tape, and that's all it takes just to carry that ball wide. Jarvis to serve.
Fantastic block from Noosh there, outside on Sarah Gould. Sarah just a tad slower on the second swing, and Noosh able to get there and turn into the court early.
there. She keeps it alive. She gets the ball back as well off the top of the block. Simone Schubert gets it done, this time on the block. Nush had 3 chances on the third one. The door is shut in her face.
And we've got a double sub here for USC.
Rachel Reeve and Tegan Bennett coming off.
I don't mind this from Icon because he's trying to, I suppose, get a little bit more exposure to the players on the bench. It's a grand final, it's set 1.
Just seeing, is there a little different matchup that actually, works for them? Great self-cover there by Danusia. But Gould finds the angle with the non-preferred hand. South Adelaide really running away with this set. 19-11.
Great find there for USC. It'd be great to see these middles come back into play. We're getting that double sub reversed here.
Yeah, Brianna Kelly and Isla Barker coming back off. Rachel Reeve, Tegan Bennett returning.
They've done their job. Back to the box. Oh, great touch there from Neve Jamison, but unfortunately too big from Dana Taylor, number 6 for South. South are, of course, in the lead here, 21-12.
What a serve as well. Too tough to be handled. Ace bringing up 22-12 this time.
All the power was in the first serve there from Sarah Gould.
But something you can play around with, having such a good lead as well. Really keep USC on their heels, just ready for it. Great pass. Dana Taylor just putting that one out wide.
This is a great serve from Noosh as well. As you mentioned before, Max, a little bit of side spin, but the depth as well is something that we haven't seen a lot of. Finishes it off. Fantastic. Great connection there and great set from Rachel Reeve.
Yeah, what would be really cool is to have the behind the court footage on this serve from Nush.
Oh.
Tossing up like the float serve and then hitting with that side spin. You're just going to see it swing across. Doesn't get it on that time, but that's the sort of thing that's going to really potentially put these South Adelaide passes under a bit of pressure. Just having that little bit of like a outswinger of a serve.
And just pulling up set point here for South Adelaide, 24-15. Dana Taylor to serve.
Tyler Kendall just going for a big angle away from the body. USC kept alive there with that service error. So we see a substitution. Tyler Kendall coming off. Matilde Reynolds coming on. The tough job of the service sub. Being down set point. As the South Adelaide crowd. Across the net from her. Great pass there by South Adelaide.
Oh, that is a Kim Wigg and Elkie Jarvis special to finish it off. Such fast tempo setting and low and straight to the net. Well, set one might be over, Max, and I do feel like South had a whole lot of control over that. What do you feel is in the bank for USC that needs to come out?
I think we've seen little flashes with Ava Gabor and Tegan Bennett where we're seeing that power that is there, and at the moment we're just not seeing it enough, obviously. And if they can start to really get those two going, and then you mix in the craftiness of Danusia, then that's when their attackers can really start going. And we saw once the pass was there, Rachel Reeve was trying to get those middles involved, and maybe it's just about them warming up into it a little bit more. Tyler Kendall, she can absolutely wail on a ball, and so she can find that. That's when they can start to really keep those South Adelaide defenders on their toes a bit more, because at the moment they seem to be all over the defensive side of things a little bit.
Absolutely. And look, the Jarvis sisters are going to be lapping up these balls, and I think both teams could consider that there are just going to be really long rallies today. It's just the nature of the game and the talent we have on court. I would love to see USC just pushing more options. I'd love to see Rachel Reeve especially finding, in a 1-point and 2-point pass, push it, find further, find your outside hitters, because everyone there just needs to play that little bit more fluid, and I'm excited to see it. But the serving pressure has been second to none, and yet the passing on both sides has been incredible.
Not quite sure here if the Lion and the Panthers mascot actually understand that they're enemies in this situation. They were there hugging for photos and everything. Pretty sure they'd always try and be at each other's throats, and it seemed all a bit too lovey-dovey for my mind in this situation.
I think I've seen this movie before.
I'm just waiting for the Lion to stretch its arms out.
I think we were going for a Chris Martin Coldplay concert moment there. We saw some substitutions there for USC, and it does look like we're starting with a slightly different lineup. No, it doesn't. Same starting lineup as we started last set. South have a few people on the bench there that are yet to see the court. I'm excited to get them involved.
Yeah, we might see some of those South Adelaide players getting a little bit of run, maybe towards the end of this set, especially if if it goes the way of that first. But as we know from the season's results, that I reckon each set is kind of going back and forth. All it takes is one team to pick up the momentum and really get things going, and we're just going to potentially see wild swings set to set.
No net touch there as Noosh moves into the pole. Great find.
This time Tyler Kendall getting the one up over Simone Schubert.
And just that extra touch, making it difficult outside. Great serving pressure. You see Rachel Reeve here just running back to that baseline to try and keep that pressure, keep that pace on between points.
Another great serve again. I don't think you can quite see it in the footage, but Icon is going And he attacked with the Nushia Superboard show just then as well. As soon as that set, he saw him, he approached, he swung. He is really right in the emotions of the game right at the moment.
Great swing there, but great block. Noosh here back to serve for USC, 3-1.
That's one where, as a middle blocker, you claim the touch once it goes down. Could see Tyler Kendall was like, no touch. But as soon as you see it down, that's when you're supposed to go. Oh yeah, I got that. That was me. That was my block. Add that to my stats, please. Free ball over. Libero has to take it.
Great touch. Oh, fantastic.
Boy, great little tip there. We've got a 5-1 lead in the second set for USC here. Just as I said, the sets can swing wildly with the points.
Oh, and just calling a net touch there on USC. South finally starting out 2-5 they trail.
Elkie Jarvis back to serve. Going to try and bring South Adelaide just a little bit closer.
Great swing there from Tegan Bennett for USC. 6-2 is the lead. Already more middles again.
Goes Simone Sherbert with just the knowing little finger wag there. Just, I know what I'm doing. I know where the open part of the court is.
Even in a miss here, the thing Simone Schubert does not lack is intent. She's there, she's calling for it.
Nothing a middle does is ever by accident, Renee. She's got to remember that.
That's a nice way of saying it, Max. And great block there from Sarah Gould outside.
Yeah, middles get a bad rap sometimes, so, someone's got to be here defending them. Elkie, what a save. Dana Taylor's a lot of work to do. Can't get it back over.
Great touch there from Elkie Jarvis.
A little bit too much mustard on that serve there from Tegan Bennett. Letting South off the hook. That's when we'd love to see USC, after a big effort point like that for South, just make sure that they have to play that one again, make them earn it.
But 1 for 1. Having the cross angle of that one, that just floated and dropped.
And just a celebration, everyone, just praying to the ace queen. Bennett just putting that one into the middle of the net. I'll tell you what, it is actually very distracting having Mike on. He is getting out, he is approaching, he's doing his transition, like he is actually playing on the side of the court. I'm almost getting drawn into watching him rather than the actual ball.
Great touch. But too good from Noosh outside there.
It's a beautiful little tip, and that's just those smarts from Noosh just coming through. Ball still alive.
Great get.
Both teams putting on a clinic defensively. Dana totally getting it done that time.
Love that confidence from both sides. The ball's not perfect, but better the ball, hit the ball. It was really good.
South just trailing 7-10. So USC still able to hold that and keep that 3-point lead. South Adelaide aren't going anywhere at the moment though.
Well done, USC finding the slide there. It feels like already USC in this set playing smarter, not harder. Fantastic.
This is what we wanted to see from that first set. Getting their middles, involved a lot more already. We're seeing the timeout now being forced on the South Adelaide side, but we're seeing the middles on the USC, especially Tyler Kendall doing a great job. She's there every time. She's basically forcing Rachel Reeve and having to set her, which is then obviously giving her a one-on-one block, and then if the ball decides to go outside for their hitters, they're only going up against maybe 1.5 blockers rather than a full set double block that South are able to defend easily behind.
Absolutely, and I mean we see here, as I mentioned before, Rachel Reeve running back to the baseline, really trying to get this next point started. I think USC obviously feel in control, and they should at this point with this lead. And Rachel Reeve again there running back to serve. We just want to make sure that USC aren't rushing to finish the point now. So they can still play out the point, let the point finish when it's meant to finish, but not rushing to get the middle. Great angle there. Had about 4 South people to get through and got through all of them. The thing is, you can have this kind of lead against South, but South know how to scramble, and there'll come a time where their endurance seriously reminds you why they've been in this position so many times.
Exactly, and it's evident as well with their score lines throughout the game. It's one thing both teams can take great confidence is the fact that no matter if the opposition is getting one up on you in this set, that you have everything. You have the ability to really bring it back and, force it to go the long way. It's another great swing by Noosh there off of the block. Noosh. 14-8. This is basically what we had in the reverse in that first set.
Great swing there from Elke. Gee, the ball about 1.5 meters off the net, but she can do anything with it. I would like to see from South, I'd like to see Sarah Gould get back into the game. I think she's been a little bit out of rotation when there have been opportunities, but she is, relatively unmatchable in this.
Go. And even as like a left hand, it doesn't matter as how many times you play against a lefty. There's still just that, there's those few points that Gould will win just from that slight miss lineup that the blockers will have against her.
Sarah Gould is incredibly difficult to defend. I mean, she can roll it hard into that back corner and go cross court, or she can whip it straight down the line and bounce that ball. It's, yeah. And a good finish there from Dana Taylor, just breaking that serving streak from USC. Simone Schubert here for South, back to serve. 10-16 is the score. Vicky Wright just using her feet, but great finish from Tegan Bennett and great set from Rachel Reeve there.
You could see Tegan was about to celebrate and then had the whoop. Yeah, as Vicky's throwing the foot at it.
Well, her dad's sitting on the bench, so she has to keep an eye on that.
The good old backspin serve there. Not quite effective. Seeing a double substitution on the South Adelaide side.
We've got a new setter and a new oppo coming on.
Ella Salivic coming on. And Charisse Clues with the serve. That serve into the net. Obviously trying to put the pressure on that front court passer, trying to get it down the line.
Bit of deja vu here from set one. Great find.
Taylor just finding that last metre of the court, just going, through the defence there.
Oh, great ball.
Ball just being called out before the block there, so unfortunately going to have to rub that one out of the stats book.
Oof. Absolutely no movement on that ball. Just falling long. Here, USC to serve, 19-13.
Just putting that one long as well. Just a couple of the USC players just getting underneath the ball a little bit on their serve. Still got a nice little lead here. 19-14. Great job by Jamison, seeing that ball was coming over.
Oh, well done.
Simone Schubert with a big kill, just going down the front of Tyler Kendall. Forcing the timeout from Marcon and USC. Really loving the energy from Simone Schubert, which is getting those kills. She's got the Panther growl going at the moment.
She does. She's a very reliable, consistent player for that team. Look, there are a lot of these South players that have been around many years. They know State League. They've been leaders in this team, bringing up the young. And, yeah, it's amazing to see them still playing with the same enthusiasm, still finding something new to do each year and loving it. And they're amazing at it. We've basically also got a lot of the Storm players playing on this court today as well, Max.
South Adelaide taking a pretty decent contingent of that.
Great block there from Rachel Reeve.
I'm sure there'll be a few of the players on either side will be looking forward to, you know, having each other on the same team rather than having to match up against one another.
God, the ball's further off the net and Elkie seems to do better.
Yeah, you can't be caught napping at all as a USC defender. It doesn't matter where the ball is. When Elkie's going to swing, you've got to be ready for it to come out hard. As we see the reverse substitution this time from South Adelaide. Wigan Gould coming back onto the court.
Charisse Clues, who just came off there, of course, also won the Reserves Women Grand Final last weekend. Oh, fantastic defence there from Kim Wick coming back on, but too good with the combo.
A little bit easier on the body than it used to be when, you know, Reserves, League, all those Grand Finals were on the same day. A bit easier to back up now for a player to play Resis, and then, you know, following week they can go and play the League Grand Finals as Gould puts that one into the net. USC out 22-16. Great pass. Kendall wanted that one on too. Getting the free ball back over.
Simone Schubert does not miss an opportunity for a breakfast bowl. Great finish.
Yeah, Tegan Bennett set her up quite nicely there. See, not happy with herself, but still 22-17. USC had their buffer.
Bit of a tough position. I do feel like there's a little bit of momentum lost here from USC. I think Mike Conn would be thinking, do they have it in them to hold it together for the rest of this set, or do we need a different game plan? Oh. And Elkie, just when we didn't need to let them catch a break. And that's brought up USC 23-18.
Kendall with the serve. Going wide there. 23-19. Now Simone Schubert, ball in hand. Can she claw the Panthers back into this? Great digs from both sides of the net. Standing roll shot to come over. And Vicky Wright gets it done with the swing. Does force the timeout by Mike Conn and USC. Still got a 3-point buffer, but just wanted to sit down, have a conversation to his team, get them reset. All they need to do is go side out this one, see if they can steal a defensive point to get it done.
Absolutely. I feel like playing South any day of the week, you would be keeping an eye on Sarah Gould, you'd be keeping an eye on the pass hitters, but the middles are having so much presence right now, and they're constantly getting, you know, just those one-on-ones, and they're finding ways around them, putting a lot of pressure on the setter for USC, taking her out of that setting option and making defence that a bit harder. I think there's a lot of really good pressure going on here.
One thing I noticed from the South Adelaide huddle just then was just how light and kind of confident they both looked, especially through Vicky Wright. Great swing there by Gabora. Just gets the kill. The outstretched arms of Simone Schubert couldn't get it back up. USC 24-20. They've got a set point here. Roll shot over, overpass. What a dig to keep that ball alive.
Oh, well done. Tegan Bennett made up for the overpass before. And USC have taken the second set, 25-20. It is 1-1 here in the Volleyball South Australia Women's League Grand Final. Sorry. We're here at Ranella East College. And there is some exciting news for Adelaide with the first time ever in the Oceania region. This November, Adelaide is actually going to be hosting the 2025 FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships. This event is full of Olympic royalty, world champions and Aussie heroes with 192 athletes from across the globe battling it out in November. We'll see 10 days of competition at the Drive and Pinky Flats in the CBD, a festival atmosphere where you can experience the biggest names. Opening night, we'll see the Aussies alongside Olympic medalists guaranteed. Tickets start from $25 for adults, $12.50 for kids. You won't want to miss it. So grab your tickets now via Ticketek in this change of ends, and we'll see you there. Are you going to be there, Max?
Of course. I'm just trying to think. I don't think you could get any other world champions ticket for probably less than like a couple $100. I think, and obviously like World Cup and that sort of thing. So to have the beach world champs in our backyard, just off to the side of the Adelaide Oval, $25. That's just like a little family deal at KFC.
It is.
Right there.
I'll give a little more insider knowledge just to those people listening at home is that on Pinky Flats, we are actually going to have 2 competition courts and 2 warm-up courts. And to buy a ticket for Pinky Flat is going to set you back as an adult $10 and $5 for kids. That is unreal value to spend your day either sitting on the hill watching the TV screen of Centre Court or watching 2 competition courts. Olympic medalists.
That's a New South Wales coffee right there.
That is. Yeah, unheard of. And it's going to be a great experience bringing world volleyball here to South Australia and especially to Adelaide. We've got lots of people to introduce to volleyball. We are getting back in here. It is, of course, set 3 for the Women's League Grand Final. We have South Adelaide and USC Lion. I'm really excited to see how both teams respond because we saw a really South-dominated set next after a USC-dominated set. I'm really keen to see both teams play a whole lot more free. It's an even playing field now, Max.
Yeah, both teams, they've warmed up into it. The hitters have found their swings and everything. So it's going to be interesting, as you said, who's going to pick up this set. Because I don't think many of them have actually gone to real extras. It just seems that it will swing, either which way. Whoever picks up a nice little run of points seems to get it done. What a set from Jamison, but kept alive there. And Gould gets it done with her swing through the block of Bennett and Kendall. Now Kim Wigg serving. Free ball over. USC have the chance to run it through the middle, which they do. And Bennett, what an angle away from her body. Just flipping the outstretched arms of Chloe Jarvis there.
I will say, I don't know what Mike Owen has brought from the Solomon Islands beach that he was coaching, but the passing at USC is phenomenal.
Just the defensive intent as well, just to keep that alive. Same as South, though.
Play the whistle here.
Sometimes all it takes is just something that you're not really expecting, and that is just a set over the net there from Nush from the backcourt. And every time we've seen hard hits, it looks like South Adelaide are all over it, and then that one just catches them off guard. Great dig there from Jarvis off the pipe. And Elke, unfortunately, just finding the tape, not getting a touch off the block.
That was an absolute rocket from Noosh before as well in the pipe.
USC with an early 3-1 lead. Really calling out for the 4.
Tend to agree with this 4 call.
I'm on the other side. I reckon that had a little deflection off Bennett. We saw Tegan Bennett jump up for the block, looking like she wanted to dump it, and then pulled out right at the last minute. I actually think it took a little touch off of her.
You've got a good point. And, Elke Jarvis knows her stuff. I trust that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we come out of here and we get a 2 thumbs up for volleyball when we replay the point.
You know what? 1 point doesn't make the game. I'm glad we're moving on quickly here. It is USC to serve. 3-1 is the lead. Oh, she was ready for that. Noosh finding the ace there. Such a fast serve.
That's probably where USC would be calling out, ball don't lie. Another great serve there. Having to put the free ball over.
Oh, and finding the middle. And an early timeout call here for South Adelaide as USC lead 6-1. It's a really different South way of playing than we saw in that first set. How do you feel from your experience on the court, Max, as well? How do you feel like a team goes from playing defensive to offensive?
Well, what we've seen go on the flip side for USC, we saw it starting off in that second set, was Rachel Reid was really focused on, she wanted to control the tempo. So when she was going back to serve, she was going back, she was like, no, I'm controlling the tempo. So she was trying to catch South Adelaide off. And then on the flip side, when they were coming out from their timeout, they were taking their time, they're making South Adelaide wait on them. So South really need to try and rip back the game speed and the tempo. They need to put USC under the same pressure that they've been put under at the moment and just control things again. They don't have quite the same service pressure that they did in that first set, and that's why we've seen the middles, especially Tyler Kendall from USC, really starting to have a big effect. Because of that as well, now we're seeing those swings there from Tanusia, finding the backcourt, because the blockers are having to think more about, is this ball going to come through the middle? What a dig there, but Jamison It's a tough one there when the ball is up in the air for so long. You can see Bennett, all she wanted to do was hit that.
I know. She was bent down in that ready position for so long.
Just really threw her own timing off on it. Just a miss hit on that one as well. Not quite getting that snap over the top. No top spin at all.
Good. I really want to see Kim Wigg take a lot more control of this offense and use all of her options there. I think that was a perfect opportunity to use Sarah and keep some distance at the net. Don't let those blockers get too early. Oh, just a little foot off the pedal here from South, unfortunately.
Yeah, USC with an 8-4 lead. Felt like all the momentum was going with the South in those last few points, and yet still USC sitting pretty with a nice lead. It's a great swing there from Dana Taylor just to get things going a little bit back the South Adelaide way. Now with Schubert back to serve. You could see it straight away with Ava Gaborit's reaction. She knew that she caught a little bit of the net there. I'd love to be playing poker against her because there wasn't much of a poker face. Correct call there. Noosh with just a foot on the line. I don't know if Marcon was hoping that, he was trying to say that she didn't hit above the height of the net, so it was okay. Great dig there from Reeve. Right, keeps alive off the own block against.
Great ball. Oh. Ava Gaboritz can seriously find an angle. Great set from the libero there as well.
That's what wasn't quite there for USC in that first set. It was just Gabora and Bennett just hadn't quite found their feet yet in this game, and now that they're on, they're giving South Adelaide a bit of trouble.
Ooh. That was very close to a pancake there.
Pancake Kitchen is closed.
That's so lame, Max.
Everyone just throwing hands at it, keeping the ball alive. Taylor with the opportunity. No, has to knuckle it over.
Wow, that is fantastic. Volleyball. You know what? I love the maturity coming out of Ava Gaboritz. She's passing, she's defending, she's the off blocker, she's moving out of court. She's rolling it into the middle, into that campfire spot. There's everything in the mix, and she's so new to this team.
So I think a couple points ago when Noosh had that play to try and get the pancake, she just maybe open her knee up a little bit. You can see we're just getting some first aid kit. At the moment, no blood rule because it's underneath the knee pad.
Wow.
What a play there by USC. Both teams making each other work for it, but the Lions are just on a roll at the moment. Really led by their energy leader, their coach, who is racking up some serious steps.
Oh, the great serve there. God, you got to give it to him. Maikon injects so much energy in this team. And I think one thing in coaching is you as the coach never want to be the sole provider of that energy, but this team brings it as well. They seriously turn it on and they almost embrace him and give it back to him. Sorry, while I was yapping there was a double sub for South. We have seen a new Oppo setter combo, and it works incredibly well. We saw that side out and conversion. The score is 9-12.
That set just getting pushed too wide. Might not being picked up on the microphone, but the South Adelaide fans are getting real into it. I'm not quite sure if they actually know what a double is, because it seems like every time Rachel Reeves sets the ball, they're just calling out double.
Absolutely.
And what a swing into the cross court.
And while we're listening to these double calls as well, Max, it's a great reminder that Volleyball South Australia do need more referees and hold level 2 and 3 courses regularly. If you're a level 1, definitely think about upskilling to a level 2 and increasing your opportunities to be paid across our state league, as well as being utilised in times like this. Today, across the court, through all of our positions, we have referees sponsored by the Power of Her, which is a opportunity for women to be used in sport and take on refereeing opportunities that can further their career.
Going on the Power of Her, every duty linesman, the refs are all women tonight as well, all
They
supported by that
the Power of Her.
Power of Her. So great thing to see. So you got right back to serve at the moment. Panthers trailing 11-14, all over that front court tip there from Reeve, having to cover off the block.
Oh, and a great change up there. I tell you what, Tegan Bennett has not had the easiest of matchups today. Whether it's Sarah Gould in the front court, Selkie Jarvis tipping it over, but her resilience is second to none. She's doing very well. Vicky Wright here to serve.
Rachel Reeve back to serve. A nice little 15-12 lead in hand. Play continues. Great dig there from Reeve. Handled easily by Chloe Jarvis. And then Elkie Jarvis with the hammer down the line.
you give her an inch, she'll take a mile. That's a great finish from Elkie Jarvis. God, I'm loving the replay today as well, Max. Just seeing her take an absolute ball width down the line and made it hers.
The reverse substitution of Wig and Gould coming back on as Wig has got ball in hand to serve.
There we go. That's the Sarah Gould we know. Oh, which brings up a timeout here for USC Lion. This is a great set. This is the grand final volleyball I think we were waiting for before.
The crowd are into it, which is awesome to see. You know, South Adelaide, massive contingent. The Lions making as much noise from a little bit of a smaller crowd, you know, at least behind the court, but you know, the team on the court, they're keeping that energy up and they're flying.
The South Adelaide women's program has really been incredible for the last couple of years. The South League women are obviously in the final today. The reserves women won last week. The Division 1 women were in the grand final as well. They're doing something good over there.
You can see Chloe Jarvis just trying to crawl her way to the ball. Couldn't quite get there. USC had to work for it to get that side out of the timeout. They're up 16-14. Free ball coming over.
Oh, great rally. Great work in the middle there from Tyler Kendall for USC. Such a delicate block and then the overpass hammer. It was great. Tell you what, Nusha's serves are just getting stronger and stronger, and I fear no one from South really wants to pass this.
Up off the foot from Wig. Bennett with an absolute hammer down the line, forcing a timeout as well from South Adelaide.
Wow.
South had closed the gap to trail only 14-15, and now USC back out 18-14. They've restored their little lead here. They've got their buffer. Taj would be in that huddle there, just letting all the players know, just it's all right. You know, we pulled it back last time. You know, we've had, you know, bigger leads that we've pulled back in this set already. All we need to do is pull it back once we're there, is hold on, because it is two different things to close a gap and then actually to then overtake and pull one out yourself.
Absolutely.
Starts off there with a great kill by Schubert. Now, great person to have back there serving for South Adelaide as well with Elkie Jarvis. South Adelaide with their chance here.
Great touch.
Kept up.
Well done, Tegan Bennett for USC there. Fantastic kill block.
You can see Elke is just trying to question there, asking for a throw, I think, from Tegan Bennett on that dump on the block, but
we had a pretty good angle of that one.
I don't think she's going to win that argument.
Yeah.
Takes a fair bit, I've seen, for refs to actually call that.
And I've seen some. One-on-one, Sarah Gould just pulling a little off-pace number.
This time it was Ava Gabor not getting to the net completely to close that out.
And we have a serving sub here for South. It's Ella Burke. Now, if you remember, actually, no, I'm not going to jinx this. That's exactly what you want from a serving sub.
I'm sure the South fans are very happy you probably held your tongue there for whatever you're going to say. What a serve, though.
I was going to say, last year, grand final, Ella Burke came on and made a really big impact with this topspin serve. Oh, great block there from Vicky Wright. And Max, from what I know about her serve, I think she's still warming up.
All of a sudden, it's 18-19. Great pass there. Kept alive, USC have another chance here. Nush from the backcourt. Not quite. Still alive here. Rachel Reeve puts it out to Gabor, who finishes it off.
Wow.
It's quite interesting. The South crowd were a little bit quiet with a couple of the handling of the ball on the other side there.
They were. That's interesting.
I just thought they were fans of refereeing for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, look, that's a great serve. And if you're going to do it, now's the time to do it.
Every time South Adelaide have clawed that lead back, they get within 1 point. USC go back and then draw it out to a 3-point lead straight away again. So I would not be surprised if there's a defensive point for South Adelaide right here. All right, that time it was my fault. I put the mic on at that time.
But this is the thing, Max. I feel like they do claw back. They do hold a lot of pressure. And then they let their foot off the gas like that. It's just those service errors.
See, now even you're using the big cat puns.
Oh, sorry.
Dana Taylor serving, trailing by 2 points, 20-22. Float serve handled nicely. And the swing has gone long, but the net touch is called. No arguments there.
No. It's always a good sign, I feel.
And it is also heartbreaking when you're the offending party. Little pirouette on the pass there. Jarvis with the little roll.
Great touches. USC really want this, and it's really good to see. Vicky Wright here, back to serve for South. South do trail 21-23, but it truly is anyone's game still in this set. First and second ref just getting on the same page. They know it's getting tense out there. And we also see a substitution. Ella Burke there for Simone Schubert, coming back in the middle.
We're all good to go, and Wright with her serve. Pass by Jamison again. Defended beautifully by Wright to Gould over the back. Elke Jarvis with the tip off of the block of Rachel Reeve, finds the antenna. It's 21-23. Where you've got a few of those younger players on the USC side. How well are they going to handle this pressure? Jamison is having no issues with the pressure there, but Reeve puts that ball out wide.
And we get a timeout here for USC. It is 23-all in the third set, one set apiece in the Volleyball South Australia League Women's Grand Final. Volleyball SA would like to thank their wonderful sponsors and partners, and they are Peligra, Freemasons, Valor, Mahindra, Physio Extra, Nippies, the Arkabar Hotel, and of course Mikasa. What a game this is shaping up to be. Max, I'm so excited with how this ends, but I feel like the start of the fourth set is really going to be an extension of the third at this rate.
I'm hoping so as well. Because one thing that can be really tough is if you have like a really tight set like this, and you're the team that just misses it, you want to make sure that you don't let that other team continue that momentum on. It's a great job there by the Nushia Sipa-Bourgeot just to settle the ship there. They've got their set point now. It's 24-23. They need the defensive point now. Set has to come from Jamison in the backcourt. It was a great job by the blocks there of South Adelaide. Just put that back in, and then just too much of a scramble on the line side to keep that alive. It's 24-all. We're going to extras in this set now. Break for South there. Just that set going over the net and just clips the blockers. Blocker potentially in two minds if to attack it or try and leave it, but ends up just copping the arm just that little bit. USC with the chance here. Gabora trying to go with the deft tip there, and potentially better suited just to let it rip. 25-all. Elke Jarvis back to serve. The pass was tight. The set was great, and only Tyler Kendall could reach it and finds
is 27-26. South Adelaide's way, bringing up set point. Oh, we've been on a roller coaster.
The energy was just too good in the building. It just shut down our mics for a little there. South have managed to pull it back to get a set point for themselves. Now they have the opportunity as well. Bennett keeps it alive. A double is called on Rory Isles there.
Wow, what an end to this third set. Look, I don't think that USC are going to be walking around the net here thinking that they didn't deserve to win that. On top of that, I think the momentum was with them for a lot of that third set, and they would be coming out really strong in this fourth. I feel like that third set as well was South's to reclaim, and they did that really, really strong serving in the end there, but I think it truly is still anyone's game from here.
And a real interesting moment to finish that point as well. Looked like Rory didn't actually see that the ball was still on their side of the net. She was transitioning to try and block. And so I think it's because it's gone off of her hand and then looks like it's gone off of her shoulder as well. That's been deemed as 2 touches.
With the Panthers fans out. What about the signs for USC?
So we've got both teams' cheer squads just changing sides, making sure they're getting in behind so they can support their girls. Now this is what I was speaking about. This is the tough thing here for USC. They've got to deal with that small little heartbreak of leading that whole time. They were doing really well of holding a 3-point lead. If it got brought back up, they were able to build it out again. But then right at the end of the set, when they needed to just finish it off, they weren't able to. South Adelaide got over the top. So this is going to be the part here. How do they respond? How do they react here?
Absolutely. Look, I think USC have obviously quite a young team here, and they're currently playing like there's no pressure in the world and that they can play with a lot of energy and flow. I hope that the pressure of the fourth set, now being down 2-1, doesn't get to them. In saying that, South still have a few more on the bench that are yet to see the court, and I think could play a really big impact.
It does look like South actually have a nice little collection of lollies down there as well.
They do.
Looks like some nice little sour worms.
Oh yeah.
Some just like Allen snakes potentially as well. And then Renee pulls out the lifesaver sticks as well up here in the commentary booth.
One of the best.
Everyone just getting their little sugar hit as we go into the fourth set here. And it starts off with an ace by Rachel Reeve.
Now I'm going to take you back here, Max. Second set, Rachel Reeve hit Dana Taylor, I think 3 times in a row to force either an ace or pretty close to.
Twice in a row. They get a free ball over. Tyler Kendall sends it back with force. Is Renee the oracle here? Is Rachel Reeve going to go for Dana Taylor again? And she does. Another free ball over. And it goes back to Tyler Kendall again. Gets the kill. Great pass that time by Dana Taylor. And Simone Schubert with just a little tip over the block, finds some court. Gets South on the board.
Does feel like there's a little bit of a healthy competition here between Simone Schubert and Tyler Kendall, both bringing out the best in each other here. Kim Wigg back to serve for South. 1-3. I'll be the first to tell you, Max, that I am pretty excited about the career of Tegan Bennett. She is wildly explosive, just full of talent, and yeah, amazing outside, amazing in the oppo position. Great finish by her there, great set.
Wig with just a bit too much on that set there. Gould wasn't quick enough to get in there to attack that. USC pushing 5-1 here. It's a great response so far.
Great swing from Ava Gaboritz. This USC team really know when to tip it, when to hit it, bettering the ball. Fantastic coverage of the court there.
Gould just having to place a roll in there. Nushi with the backcourt attack. Kept alive by Wig. Has to now play the free ball over. Kendall gets the kill off of the block of Schubert.
And again, we're seeing Noosh on a serving run. South really have to do something about limiting these.
USC getting lucky there, getting that ball come back over after the overset.
That's what I spoke about with Sarah Gould. She can take it early and whip it cross court, or she can leave it that little bit later. And as a blocker, you've gone up, you're on your way down, and she has just taken line.
Just trying to go for a little bit too much angle there. Just into the middle of the net. Elkie Jarvis is back to serve. It's 3-7. Bennett just finding that swing into the block of Simone Schubert, but with enough power that it just falls down the front on the Panthers side. Great attack defended there by Lyon. It's like Jarvis just got a little bit tight on that swing. Not able to find the court, finds the middle of the net.
USC have a lot of control early in this fourth set. Tegan Bennett just not able to get out of the way there.
I was going to say, if she kept that alive, maybe there is a bit of a Bennett from her blocking a foot and a half on the net. You're giving yourself heaps of space to be able to, cover your own block in front of you without touching the net.
True. Great finish in the middle there. USC really pulling ahead here. 10-4 is the lead.
And Rory Isles getting it done that time through the middle. We've seen a lot of Tyler Kendall less so of Rory. So if she starts picking up as well, then the Panthers really have some trouble. And no USC defender looking like they're ready at all.
No. It was a real Hail Mary from Chloe Jarvis. I'm sure she didn't intend to set the middle there, but yeah, Vicky Wright doing what she needed to do, and there was nothing put up against her. We are seeing the double sub there as well, giving Kim and Sarah just a little spell. Shalice here back to serve.
Great swing there by Gabor off the top of the block. Yeah, South Adelaide looking like they're prioritising their front court attacking options and their blocking lineups rather than having the setter go through the front and giving USC a better matchup. Joe, so just finding the antenna there, wanted to go down the line.
On closer inspection, South almost look like they're blocking line and playing a 22 defence. Really counting on them taking that line.
I'd say on the crowd side, South Adelaide have the numbers, but USC seem to have more of the party atmosphere. They're really flying along with this DJ.
I mean, you would think by the crowd standards that USC were up 2-1, but early in the set, got to let it get a little bit more tense. Vicky Wright here back to serve for South Adelaide. They do trail 7-12.
Quick set out to Elkie Jarvis. And all it took was just a little roll shot.
That's really a key ingredient in the South recipe, I feel, is really increasing that tempo of the set, putting the hitter in an interesting position, but they're playing so many opportunities. That's, I think, what they can do really well. Rachel Reid having a swing there.
Got to take your opportunities as a setter when it comes. And Superball Joe gets it done that time.
What a combo.
Through the Panther block. Puts Reid back to serve, who, in her fashion, has sprinted back to get the ball. Which way is it going to go? Looks like the ball was out. The lines ref is thinking that there was a touch there from potentially Rachel Reeve. Rachel is heading back to serve though. So
this really could go any way. For those watching at home, even IRL, couldn't tell you which way that went.
Going to USC. So we need to potentially roll it like AFL. We could have had our own crypto.com.
We could have. And for those watching at home as well, it might be a good reminder that the lines judges do make an informed opinion, obviously, when they use their flag, but at the end of the day, the first referee can overrule that decision. They do sit pretty close to the net and the blockers and the ball, so if they're sure of something, they're certainly welcome to take that call.
Great defense there from USC, keeping it alive. Somehow this point's still going, and then a swing off of the elbow puts it long.
Whichever way that last point was meant to go, there are fires in the bellies of everyone on court right now. USC still lead 15-8. A great touch there from Simone Schub at the middle, just sitting short. And a timeout called by Taj Burrows here for South Adelaide as they trail by 8 points, 8-16.
I think if Maikon is coaching USC next year and USC are in the grand final again, we're going to have to request a camera just to follow him. Play, picture in picture in there so everyone at home can follow along with the energy that he is going with. Probably hook him up to a heart rate monitor as well.
I'd love to see a step count comparison between Taj Burrows and Maikon. I think Maikon's doing as many as Danusia Singapore show at this stage.
Yeah, he would be matching his players for sure. And I actually reckon for most of the players his heart rate would be higher as well.
Absolutely.
Free ball coming over for USC. Great deep by Jamison. Kendall having to throw the bump set up, and Bourgeot with a beautiful little tip over the double block. Clues can't keep it up. Reeves runs back to serve. Ball in hand, she's ready for the whistle. Really dominating the time of play here.
Oh, great touch in defence, but just couldn't keep that ball alive. And a fantastic finish there from Elke Jarvis. We are seeing that double substitution. Reverse again. Sarah Gould and Kim Wigg back on court.
Brave call by Clues not to set Simone Schubert there. She wanted that one. She was calling loud. Bourgeot again going through the block. Bourgeot's really now finding that heavy arm. Is able to push through a lot of these blocks. Lyon 18-9. Make that 19-9 with the ace there. A great change here from in that third set where they were getting a good run of points and then Panthers were pulling it back. This time, Lyon are really controlling it here.
Unlucky there. Referee calling touched.
Which way? We've got both lines after calling different calls. Goes the way of South.
USC haven't batted an eyelid. You'd like to think we've gone the right way there.
Going with the primary lines judge looking after that line. Pressure from the serve.
Great swing there from Ava. I feel like South know what they need to do here, but this is the point in the match where fatigue really starts to set in. We know both these teams know how to go to 5. They've done it 4 times before.
So we've seen the timeout for South right after the substitution for Matilda Verrill to go on to serve for Tyler Kendall. So Taj, one, obviously he needs the Panthers to come back, reset here. They're down 10 points. It's going to be a very tough ask for them to come back here, but can they rip some of that momentum back? Is it going to be another little cheeky one here? Just getting the coach's time out. Make Verrill just think about her serve that little bit longer. Because at the moment, from where we're sitting to our right, which is where the Lions supporters are, you can hear them and you can feel them a lot stronger than the larger South Adelaide contingent behind the court.
They might be feeling a little bit nervous here, Max. That one goes long. Dana Taylor, incredibly good at finding that backdoor spot. And this is a great substitution choice. We've got Simone Schubert coming off and Ella Burke here to serve. We did see an Ella Burke special run in that third set. I did jinx that one for her, unfortunately.
We haven't been great with it so far today. We do seem to be putting the mick on a lot of the servers when they go back, so we'll just try this one. And silence seems to work. Gets an ace there for Tegan Bennett. South Adelaide aren't happy with it. They think it's gone long. But a great serve there from Bennett.
Taj trying to contain his emotions there.
Bennett goes with the top spin that time. A little bit of like an off spin as well.
Fantastic find on the slide there. Yeah, this top spin serve from Tegan really has a great flow to it.
Block covered. Gould has the chance. Defended. Bennett absolutely wearing it, keeping the ball alive. And then Taylor gets it done in the end, going down the front of the block of Rory Isles. She's not able to get a nice play on it for a second opportunity.
What a rally. Great defense from both sides here.
From some heavy hits as well. Reeve gets it to go.
I don't think we've seen a tip from Reeve in about 2 sets, but she does it at the right time and brings up set point. Ava Moritz back to serve. It is 24-12. I think we're going to a 5-setter here, Max.
I was standing silent there because that could have been one of the all-time jinxes if you said that, and then there would. But Line, get it done in the end. It's 25-12. We're going to a 5th and deciding set. I don't think much of the crowd would have thought it was going to go any other way other than this. South do have the advantage when it comes into the grand final. They have won 3 of these 5-setters. They won the semi-final between this team as well, so they have that to go on their side. But USC came out in such dominant fashion in that set, the biggest set difference that we've seen. So can they ride that wave?
Absolutely. I feel, USC really understand what their job is and how they need to play, but they just look like they've got so much more in the tank at this point. South, I think, have a lot more strategy. They know how to play smarter, not harder, but they've just got to start converting it. It's a grand final. Leave nothing left, leave it all out on the court. There's a lot of experience in that team.
You can see on the South side, they're really making sure they're using up all the time they have. They want to go through, going through everything, make sure everyone's ready to go here, where Michael, he finished his chat probably a minute ago. Now Danushi's taken on board, but those girls have been basically dancing around, partying. They're loose. They're ready to go here. So we have the South Adelaide contingent of fans behind the court. They're starting to make a bit more noise again.
What a game this has been. Fantastic spectacle of women's league volleyball here in South Australia. We wouldn't want the grand final to go any other way. Now we do know out of 5 setters that we've seen 4 of them this year between these two teams. And of those 4, we've seen 3 go the way of USC. Is that right, Max?
Correct. 3 of the one have gone to the South.
Well, 3 have gone to South, 1 has gone to USC. So we know that South have statistically been the better 5-set team. Let's see how we go now. Same starting 6s as we've had all games so far. Here we go. We are ready to start. Kim Wigg from South here to serve in the 5th set of the League Women's Grand Final. And what a start from a pretty flawless player today, Tyler Kendall, number 7 for USC here.
Once she warmed up into it, took her a little bit obviously in that first set, but since then she has been on and been such a weapon for Lyon to use.
Oh,
with the back set as well.
Simone's got an extra special fan in the crowd today. Is of course her brother, Olympian Zach Schubert.
Or Bug Boy.
Or Bug Boy. Oh, we haven't seen that combo in a few sets, but it's fantastic. Great connection there. Has Noosh ever had a career in the middle?
Probably the one position she hasn't played.
Yeah. Fantastic.
She's even
libero.
played 3-on-3 basketball for Australia as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, of course she has. Checks out. Simone Schubert knows how to do that.
Schubert just putting that overpass down. Such a weapon to have an attacking player like that, just ready for anything that comes her way. But then on the flip side, you've got Tyler Kendall, who's wanting to go back at her just as much. Gives Lyon the 3-2 lead with Kendall back to serve. Puts in the tough serve. Taylor just having to tip that ball over. Bennett unloads, but unloads wide. Tied 3-all. We've got the double substitution on the South Adelaide side. Golden Wing exiting. Clues will be going back to serve. Salivic coming on for the front court.
Too smart there from Ava.
Bennett with a 1-point lead here. Goes with the float. Tough float as well. Putting Jarvis under a lot of pressure. But Dana Taylor with just a tiny little jump and roll just finds the court.
And the crowd supporters from South are up and at him again.
This is potentially where South Adelaide might have the advantage. They have got numbers behind them. But USC have Gabor hitting like that. Beautiful set from Reeve, getting the one-on-one. And all Gabor had to do was see the open part of the court, gets a beautiful kill. Beautiful dig there by Jamison. And we had Maicon shadowing the Super Bourgeois attack there. Beautiful approach from both players, with Nush finishing it off with the tip, forcing the timeout from South Adelaide.
He really had all my attention then.
See what I'm talking about? It's really hard to actually focus on the game when he goes and attacks.
I wonder if the blockers see him.
Good point, actually. But USC here with a 6-4 lead. We've seen South, they can do it, they can pull it back. But USC are on their run. They're on the wave of momentum that they built up in that fourth set. So South have a fair bit of work to do to first break that wave and bring it back on their side. Towards the middle, you just do the finger to the temple, just middles. They know what they're doing. It's a smart play by Vicky there, just a little tip. None of the lines are ready for it.
Great spot. Noosh can find the line. She can also find that hard cross as well.
I think you're correct with your call from that last set. Looks like South are setting up with that defender in 6, just a lot more towards the line there, because that did look like a pretty generic play into the middle of the court.
Oh, a great serve, but an even better pass, set and connection. Keeping it within 1 point. South are, of course, another double sub and reversing that setter oppo sub. They are 6-7. Kim Wig here to bring it up to 7-all.
Kendall with the set to Bennett in the backcourt. Simone Schubert blocked, but the play is still alive. Reeve set to Bourgeois. And then the South Adelaide supporters, unfortunately a bit prophetic there, calling double throughout that whole set, and then, or our whole point, sorry, and then a double to finish it off there. Lion in the lead, 8-6 at the end switch. As you see, both the players and the supporters quickly switch ends.
I feel like the game's actually going to be held here purely because the crowd's moving. Such big contingents for South and for USC, taking all their gear across.
All right, points back on.
Oh, the music is still going too.
Great kill there for South. I actually think the DJ was blocked from view. He couldn't see that the point had actually started because of the amount of people moving.
We're a little bit scattered here. Getting back into the groove.
And Elkie Jarvis, so many times with that float serve, she can make it drop like a rock. Unfortunately, drop came too early. You can see it literally looked like it dropped half a foot just at the wrong time into the net. Bourgeot clips the net. Schubert off the top of the block from Kendall. Set into the backcourt for Sipa Bourgeot. Taylor gets the kill on the tip. Set was pushed out right to the stick from Gould.
Look, USC have been fantastic covering those balls. They leave nothing in the tank. I think they can get them. They need to want this. We're in the 5th set. We've changed ends.
And Schubert back to serve here. Not South Adelaide not using the Ellerberg service sub there. Tyler Kendall with an incredible swing away from her body.
Fantastic finish there. What an angle. I think that hit the attack line. And USC do lead this one 10-8. There's a whole lot left of this 5th set.
She does seem to love going back away from her body. But under pressure from that serve as well. Dana Taylor pass and then has to hit. Gets the cover as well. Gould had a lot of court there, but maybe the set just a little bit low. Unleashes into the net. Taj Patterson calling the timeout for South Adelaide. USC line up 11-8 in this 5th set here.
I'd just like to apologise to Taj Patterson that I called Taj Burrows earlier. She's actually a surfer.
So you're just
I was in the moment.
you were mixing head coach and assistant coach, making them into one.
I was. That's where I got it from. What a great start to this 5th set. USC do lead 11-8. We've really got to see both teams here continue to keep up their serving pressure. So important at times like this.
Great pressure on the serve from Kendall. Gets an overset, but not put away. Jarvis having to go over. Rory Isles with a tip deflection off of the block. Gets in the point. 12-8 now.
Great scramble there from South. Elkie Jarvis is everywhere. Just couldn't get to that last one.
Vicky Wright, unfortunately for Panthers, putting that ball out long and wide. Lion 13-8. It's the battle of the big cats.
Max.
Just wait.
Oh, great finish there from Sarah Gould. South really need her to step up at this time. She can be incredibly impactful on especially those long rallies. Back to serve here.
Great smart play there by Bennett. Had the line open, changing it up, goes to the power tip down the line.
And we now have set point and match point here in the Volleyball South Australia Women's League Grand Final. It is 14-9 USC.
Bennett, ball in hand, going for the topspin serve. Finishes it off with an ace. And the king of the South Australian Volleyball League jungle tonight are the USC Lions. Taking it out in 5, 15-9 in that 5th set. Great job by the Lions here commiserations for the South Adelaide Panthers. It was a great fight for the neutral observer at home. You wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
What a game. What a great display of so much talent here in South Australia. So much young talent as well. South incredibly unlucky to have lost that one a second year in a row, but there is still so much that they are capable of. What a game this has been.
I can't wait for potentially part 3 next year.
I can't wait for part 3, yeah.
Make sure we'll run it all back. This has been the 2025 South Australian Volleyball League Grand Finals. Don't worry though, that you're not going to miss out on volleyball action for long. We of course have the Mahindra Volleyball League coming up next month. 1 game here at Ranella East, 2 games at the 36ers Arena, and then of course in November got the Beach Volleyball World Championships, home soil, Memorial Drive and Pinky Flat. Don't worry, there's more volleyball action coming up very shortly for you all at home.
14th to 23rd of November, we see the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Champs come to Adelaide for the first time in Oceania in history. It's going to be your one-stop shop for Olympic royalty, 192 players from across the world battling it out for glory here in our CBD. You will not want to miss this, Adelaide. Get your tickets now on Ticketek, and I'll see you there.
Well, what a great final we just saw there, folks.